Backup percussion on there too from Ron DiSilvestro, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's another interesting piece of that because Ron and I traded back and forth on some of the auxiliary percussion stuff we were doing. At the end of that song, Ron was in the booth and he just drops the tambourine on the floor. And that's actually the final note you hear in the song before the sound clips off, but it was kind of like a nice finality to it, based on that story that he just gave you guys earlier.
I promise, no long-winded stories like that. Psych. Alright. Alright, so this next one is the title track of the album, called It's Called Hope. Always hoped that I'd be swept away. You would be my everything. I know it sounds cliche. We would meet somehow, someplace, some way, on some random rainy day. We would fall in love the old-fashioned way. But I'm getting good at starting over like a planet supernova. I'll get over getting older by the ninth day of October. Summer's gonna be so fun and sit so long, and no one's calling every auto wanna come back to you, my little darling. Change people don't say you will, but no you won't. Till you find the antidote to why you always feel alone. It's called home. It's called home. Fall for me. I would write the song, you would write the poetry. Together we shoot the breeze, we would cruise the streets until we swore that we were free. We would feel it all, the world beneath our feet. But I'm getting good at resurrecting happy thoughts I've been neglecting. Now I'm all trying to disconnecting from a world that's been infected. My insides and highest hopes, high above the tightest ropes, belting out the highest hope inside my guy who's lying cold. Say you change, no you won't, feel you will, but then you don't. Till you find the antidote to why you always feel alone. It's called hope. It's called hope. It's called. How is a man grow without the peace? Make him whole. Love is a ship coming home. Home is the anchor to the soul. To the soul. That I've been swept away. Hope is all I ever wanted anyway. But I'm getting good at pretending that I'll have a happy ending. See the truth is so offending, but it's all I have for lending. I became so idealistic, driving me ballistic. It's hardly realistic. We'll leave that level fixing its home. Oh, 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 it's called home. Oh, oh. Yeah, that was written. That was one of the first songs when I originally had the idea to do an album as a band many years ago, maybe 3.5 years ago at this point. When did we start this project? Almost 4 years.
2 years.
I wrote it like a 1.5 years before that. But I think Hope was really about getting an album done. Who knows what it was about? I don't even remember why I wrote that song. I remember something about
It's one of the first songs I ever played with the band.
See? Do you see what I remember about the song? No, but the whole point of the whole song is, it's called Hope. Is why we change it from being Hope to It's Called Hope. Is actually what the name of the song now. Is because it's a very good mysterious way of the interpreter figuring out what it is. And really, hope is the it is. I'm just going to try to explain it by saying the it is looking forward. God, I don't know.
We'll go on to some of the production stuff. What you guys will hear that is really cool. A couple of things Ron came up with. He put in the start of the song here. It's a very AM radio feel to Ben's voice, which gives you that sort of starting out, not really knowing what else is out there, but being very focused and centered here. And then the song sort of builds out from there. Did some really cool stuff with the snare drum on this song, made it sort of a focal point in the song. And I don't know, what else happened?
I know. I didn't want to explain that. That's the problem with this, is that I'm trying to explain the making of all the stories. It's not necessary for this one, because I really don't know how I came up with it. But I do remember one thing. You used to say, always hope that I'd be swept away. You could be my Jessica, and I'd be Nick Lachey. And for 3 reasons, we actually changed that. One, because Jessica Simpson and Nick Lachey broke up, which changed the meaning of the song. I know it was supposed to be kind of funny, but it's serious. Like, you could be the girl, and I could be the guy in a whirlwind relationship. We get married, and we could be this great, fantastic celebrity couple, and everything could be happy ever after. That was the inspiration for that. It's what I was hoping for, so to speak. But then when they broke up, I mean, it's going to change the meaning of it, because it's not true, that just because it's a celebrity, relationship where everything looks perfect to the outside world doesn't mean that it's actually going to work out. So then I felt like, well, this has to change. It didn't feel right. But the second reason why we changed it is because having a celebrity in a song timestamps a song. So we had to really come to terms with, I had to really come to terms with the fact that if you want a song that's going to stand the test of time and really be a truly good song that everyone can relate to, it can't be stamped with celebrities or any time signatures or anything like that. And the third reason is because it was just a really cheesy line, and it had to go. And remember, I came up with an even more cheesy line, right? I said, instead of you could be my Jessica, I would just say, you could be my everything. And then we're in the kitchen, and that's finally when we're like, yeah, actually it does sound pretty good, except Matt said,
it sounds cliche.
So I said, cliche! Sounds just like cliche! It's perfect! So,
Let's listen.
let's listen to the song.